Hello, everybody. Hello. You all let me know if you can see and hear me. Thank you all for stopping by. I hope you all been having a great Sunday. Hey, hey. I hope everybody been having a good day. My weather have been amazing still. hmm But welcome everyone to Sunday Night Live. For those that's going to join me in the chat, thank you for being here. I appreciate you all. For those in the bushes, thank you also. And for those that will watch the replay, I appreciate you also for being here. Thank you all so much. And yes, I did come on a little earlier. What? Right now it's about 6:57, and I just say, let me just go ahead on hit the button. Just hit the button, girl. Yeah. So hello, Mike. C'est bon, man. C'est bon. It's Sunday and it's beautiful. Hey, Tia. She said, hello, Miss Linda in chat. Happy Sunday. Sunday blessings to you, baby. Thank you so much. Backyard Garden Flo, hello. Hey, Andel, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's see. Let me get to the top of the chat, y'all. Lauren. Lauren. Hey, baby, how are you doing? She said, greetings, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you are doing well too, my love. Thank you for being here, baby. Thank you so much. All right. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Brenda, how are you, baby? And my baby Precious. Hello, baby. How are you? Good to see you too, honey. Good to see you. Spencer. Spence. Hey, Spence. How are you? I hope I said that right. Yeah. Um, hey Cassandra, how you doing, baby? She said, "Good evening, Miss Linda, and everyone in the chat." Hello, hello. Hey Cheryl. Hey Cheryl, how are you doing, baby? Uh, bucket, bucket of beans in Texas. Hello, it's November finally, 70s, in Houston. All right, Texas. Okay. Gain an extra hour today. It was a good day. Amen. Amen. I've had a beautiful day. Absolutely. Golden Rose. Hey, Rose. How are you? Good evening, Miss Linda and my fellow gardeners. How are you doing? Digging in the dirt with Tamika D. Hey, hey, baby. How are you? Good to see you. Sylvia. Hey, my sister. How are you? Harvey. I have a video coming up really soon. I really want you to see. But listen, let me give you a heads up right now. On Lapalco Boulevard, there is a nursery called Rose Pets and Garden. It's on Lapalco between Barataria and Ames Boulevard, or Ames Boulevard and Barataria. Whatever one come first is they in between it on Lapalco. They're having a going out of business sale. It's a huge nursery. I don't know if you ever been there before, but it's going out of business. And let me tell you, there's a whole lot of stuff going on there. So I'm going to post a video in the morning, but since you are here, baby, you need to check it out. Okay? Yeah. The name of it is Rose Garden and Pets. It's at 5420 Lapalco Boulevard, Marrero. Okay? Check it out. They got all kinds of stuff over there. Just anything you need in a garden is there. And it's 50% off everything. It could be even higher now, right? It's been going on for about a week. So, yeah. But anyway, I just wanted you to know. Okay? All right. Um, oh, hey, Bob Brownlee. Hello. Strike that beautiful pose. That's all I got. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. Well, listen, first of all, I want to ask you all who will be participating in Meatless Monday in the morning. I will be. Definitely. I got my food ready. I have some type of, which my son was telling me, it is broccoli and cauliflower. It's something that he fixed. And guess what? I'm going to eat it. I'm going to eat it. So we definitely going to have that. But the water part is going to be very easy for me because it's something that I'm accustomed to doing now. I think we've been doing Meatless Monday for about 3 years or so. Would you say, Mike? Maybe about 3 years now, somewhere around that area. I'm in for Meatless Monday and the water. Okay, baby. I think it's been about 3 years, close to even four. Could be. But anyway, cool. Hey, Miss Gloria. Hey, Miss Gloria Elliott and Angela. Hey, Angela. Oh, she's speaking to Mike. Hey, how you doing, baby? Four? Ew, really? 4 years? Okay, cool. All right. Well, good. I hope you all participate at some parts of the day, even maybe if you just eat one meal without the meat and eat, and drink your water. Hey, Yolanda. How you doing, baby? Good. Eating with Lynn and everyone in chat. Great. So listen to this. I want to start this live and I want to share something with you all. Okay. Sylvia said, I have meal ready for Meatless Monday. Great, baby. Great. So maybe about 2 years, 3 years ago, somewhere around that time, I shared a lady that grew a garden here on YouTube. So check this out. She was new to YouTube and she was new to gardening. Now, many of you all, if you remember this story, just say, yeah. I remember you telling us this story. So I shared this story with you all that she was new to YouTube and she was new to gardening. Okay. But this lady had been watching videos of many of us here in the gardening community, and she got excited. She she put it in her heart. She was going to grow a garden. Hey, my cousin Dernella. Good evening, my cousin, and everyone in the chat. Did lots of what? Good, baby, good. So check this out. She was just overwhelmed and she was so ready. You remember the story, baby? Okay, yeah. She was so overwhelmed and she was so ready. Listen to me. She ordered her a Baker Creek catalog, and honey, let me tell you, I don't think one page of Baker Creek was untouched by her. She ordered everything you can think of. Now, remember what I say. She was not only new to YouTube, she was new to gardening. Never dropped a seed in her life. Y'all with me? Here we go. This lady and her husband, she have a husband and she had a small child. I think the child is about was at that time. So this was a while ago, like 2016, 17, somewhere around in that way. That child was about 3 or 4 years old, somewhere in that area, right? So it was just a three, but her husband told her, said, listen now, bro, hey man, I came over by you today. Now you ain't had no live today, bro. What up with that? But she went to her husband. She told her husband what she was doing. Her husband told her, said, listen, you can do whatever you like. You can do whatever you like. But he said, this is your thing. Don't ask me about nothing. I don't know nothing. I'm just working. I'm not messing with none of this, right? So she said, okay, I got this, because she had her YouTube community. This lady, new to YouTube, new to gardening, they had lots of land, right? They had lots of land. So her husband worked very hard, very long hours, right? And they had lots of land out there. And let me tell you something, that girl had a vision. She had a vision, baby. And she loaded up that part of her land with 17 raised beds. Somebody say 17. Oh, Lord Jesus. And I'm sitting back and I'm looking at every video she put up. I'm like, oh my God. Oh, baby. I'm like, baby, come on. I say, honey, you should start small. Well, under my comment, this is what she told me. She said, baby, you either you either go big or go home. I'm like, okay. I'm gonna sit back and watch. That's what I say. I say I'm gonna sit back and watch. Hey, Black Guns, how you doing, man? I say I'm gonna sit back and watch. Do your thing. Because it's evident she didn't want no help. She didn't want anyone to and basically I was telling her, babies, 17, honey, that's big. That's big. And these beds was not little beds. These was like 4x10s. Each one of these beds. Deep, deep beds, baby. Deep. So I sat back and watched. And she dropped every seed she could think of. She had a hose. she didn't have drip. She had a hose, like 100-foot hose hooked up to another 75-foot hose, hooked up to another 100-foot hose, going watering all of these beds. And let me tell you, the vegetables grew. This woman had fruits and vegetables everywhere. She dropped pumpkins. She dropped every fruit, peppers, cucumber, just everything. She dropped them. But this was the problem. Harvest time. Harvest time. 17 beds. Ain't nobody out there but you and a 3-year-old. Y'all know what happened. Anybody can tell me what happened? She made a video. She was in tears. And I mean real water gushers. Oh my God. She was in tears. Now, yes, Cheryl. Yes, Cheryl. And listen, she went and bought water bath canners and pressure canners. But this is the point. She didn't know how to use none of it. She was too busy trying to water these 17 raised beds. And that's what happened. All of them died out there. She gave up. She said, I just can't do it. I remember when I started and all I had was my one veggie pod. Then I grew into it. I mean, that's the more sensible way to do things. But when you are trying to share something with someone and they don't want to listen, family, sit back and be quiet. And that's what I did. Well, I'm not going to say her name. She is in the bushes. That's where she is right now. She contacted me a couple of days ago. I told her, I had told her story. She said, I heard you. But I would never say her name. Never, right? But she's in the bushes, right? And guess what, family? She want to come back. But She says she have two raised beds. Bless her heart. Bless her heart. I know, right, Mike? But I told her it is not for me to tell her story. I mean, and really, say who she is and why she did what she did. And I say it's not for me to tell the story. It's for you to tell the story, right? Because I can only tell the story from my point of view, right? Hey, just forever. Hey, Miss Linda. Wait. Oh, wait a minute, baby. You went by me now. You went by me. Oh. Hey, Miss Linda Garden family. Happy Sunday to you too. At least she's coming back. Yes. So I'm 2 years in, Mama Linda. All right, my baby. I'm still learning to eat what's in season. That's great. And preserve what's left. It's a lesson to learn. Amen. Amen. I truly understand it can be overwhelming, baby. Gardening can be very overwhelming if you don't want to take advice from a seasoned gardener. Listen, you can take advice from a gardener who is just starting with you. So, one of the things you have to use is just good old common sense. You don't have to be a gardener to have common sense, right? Common sense tells me if I'm new to something, I'm not going to start with 17 or nothing. All right? So, but sometimes you have to let people bump their heads. Hey, Miss Robinson, how are you, baby? How are you? So, this is what I want to share with you all today, choices. See, today we have choices, family. We have choices. And because of all the choices that we've been had, many of you have woke up to life with choices, right? You've had choices all your life. Now, is that a bad thing? No, that's not a bad thing. I mean, it's just what you woke up to life with. Hey, my when I woke up to life, I didn't have a choice. I had to do what it is I needed to do to help get food on the table, right? But today we have choices. And because we have choices, this is why so many of us is depending upon EBT. Now, is that a bad thing? Yeah. To be totally dependent upon something that can change their mind on you. And this is your heartbeat of eating, of life. We must eat to live, right? Digging in the dirt, say, I feel as though the thing I fight is going outside to harvest. I don't eat veggies. Oh, wait a minute. Wait now. Uh, you don't, I feel as though the thing I fight is going outside to harvest. I don't eat veggies. I'm a meat chick. I got you. I got you. So is this a diet like J3 is on this diet where he just eat meat? Is just our diet? Tell me, Tamika. Let me know. I sure bump mines. Okay, but I'm learning too much. Good, baby. Good. Sylvia says, I'm retired and sometimes I feel overwhelmed. I have learned how to plan. Ooh, how and when to plant. I used to plant everything at one time. That was my first and last time doing that. Amen, baby. That's a good thing. And this is the thing I say. And I was listening to my boy Leg today, and Leg was saying how people not just go to the food bank. And do I agree with that? 100. So Leg, if you're listening, I agree with you, man, 100%. No, just don't go to the food banks. No, just don't go to the community centers and get food. No, go, go. Because right now, what we need and what our children need is right now food. We need right now food, right? So a seed you drop today is not going to feed my baby today, right? So go to the food banks, go to the community centers, find your church, see if your church have food banks. Yes, but then drop your seed, because that means you have right now food and you have food to come, right? And that is another thing I want to share with, because like I was saying, back in the day, we didn't have choices. We have choices today. You have choices to do things, right? Wait a minute. Sylvia said, I used to plant everything. Oh, yeah. And that was, I understand, baby. Listen, I have seen people here, right? This young lady, I will never say her name, but I love her so much. She wanted to grow kohlrabi. She said, Miss Linda, I saw your kohlrabi. It looked good. So I went and bought me some kohlrabi. She got her a pack of kohlrabi. Now, y'all know that a kohlrabi is a brassica. Those seeds are tiny. She got a big pack of kohlrabi. She got a nice size, like those cement tubs, the big square cement that we all got from Lowe's or somewhere, Home Depot. Baby, she took that pack and she shook every seed in that pack in that bucket. And I'm like, hold up, no. So that's another mistake that um, new gardeners make. They will empty a seed pack in a container. And family, if you don't know, let Miss Linda tell you, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. So if you, so like Sylvia was saying, how she made a mistake. Have any one of you all ever empty a pack of seeds I know it's funny, but I ain't laughing at you. I'm just laughing at the situation. Okay. J3, hey man. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for the roses, man. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Hey, Maria Graham. Hey, baby, how are you? Bougie, hey, honey, how are you? Let's see. Susie, she said, hey, y'all. The good thing about EBT is you can buy the seeds to grow food yourself. Listen, I shared that maybe 3-4 years ago, is that you can, any supermarket or store that take food stamps, if they have a fruit tree, if they have seeds, if they have seedlings, yes, you can buy your seeds. So anytime you go to Walmart or Aldi's or any one of these stores that take food stamps, if they have seedlings, if they have seeds, get them. You could buy them with your stamps. But this is another thing I want people to understand. I shared this and I still stick with this. All right. Please, if you are a mama and you have babies, do not go to these stores and buy 5, 6, 7, 8 fruit trees with your food stamps. And now your children don't have food to last throughout the month. You have fruit trees that have not produced fruits. So your children is not eating those fruits. I would say if you have food stamps and you have babies, buy one tree a month. Don't go down there and blow your stamps all on fruit trees. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? And I see some people get all excited. Oh, I can spend my food. Listen, those food stamps is like dollars, baby. They are dollars. Don't do that because you are taking food out of your children's mouths. So you could get on YouTube and say, I got this tree. I got child. You stop. Go small. Go a little at a time. Okay? That's the thing, is what I want people to realize about that. Grow rosemary, onions, etc. to enhance the meat. Now, Mike, this is another thing I want to say. And thank you, man, because we right there. We right there. Have you ever, and this is for gardeners who have been gardening, let's say 3 years or more. Have you ever just got tired of it, bored of it, or in the summer it's too hot, so you let the food die out there? You didn't go. You didn't go get the rest of the food. Maybe you did 1 or 2 harvests, but your pepper plants is still producing, but you left it because it's too hot and you was just too tired. Now, listen, if you did that, you don't have to say you did it, and you ain't got to say you did it, right? But I do know some people have done that, right? Some people have lost interest in gardening. Does it happen? It does. And the reason they have lost interest in gardening, it is because we have choices. Anybody agree with me? No, I prefer food that sits on my ribs versus really? I don't know what that is. Yeah. Um okay. Bart Brownlee say, I have been canning pints and half pints of green pepper chow chow and dehydrating 4 pounds of, what is that? Somebody, tomatoes, and organizing my veggies and herbs for dropping them into my hydroponic system. Good, baby. Absolutely good. Absolutely. Oh, you're talking about Bart Brownlee. Yeah. A bucket of beans say we need to bring back the Victory Garden. Wow, baby. I told the story to everyone here of the Victory Garden. So do I know what you're talking about? Exactly. Because we cannot trust the grocery store and providing us with healthy food. So listen, it's not about even trusting the grocery store. It is knowing what the grocery store offers us. It's simple. We know what they offer us, right? We know what these foods are full of. Yeah, we know what they're full of, right? GMOs, chemicals, and all kinds of foolishness. And it is nothing about the health or seeing that food is supposed to provide nutrients for our body. So it's not even about that, right? It's just about some cute vegetables, basically, some cute, tasteless, big vegetables, and that's what that is. Yeah, it's crazy, honey. I am a meat eater, but I love peppers and onions and broccoli with it. So I grow that. And listen, now I don't eat pork and beef, right? But I do eat chicken. I eat turkey. I eat fish, and I eat shrimp. And I do eat a steak. Every year on my birthday, I'm gonna eat me a T-bone because it's not that I don't like it. I like it. It just don't like me. So yeah. Digging in Dirt say, hey y'all, I finally joined you all. Well, thank you so much for being here, my love. Thank you. All right. Are you talking to Mike? Okay, Miss Red said, I bumped my head. I stomped my toe too. And now I know better, especially planting certain seeds during the wrong season. Yeah. And listen, I see a lot of people, and I do understand, is that a lot of people want to experiment and they say, it is said that you can't grow this in certain zones, and they say, I'm gonna grow it, right? And try it. And there's nothing wrong with trying it. Because listen, here in zone 9, rhubarb don't like my climate. I wanted some rhubarb pie. So I dropped the seed. It germinated, it grew, and then it fizzled out, right? Because rhubarb do not like my heat and humidity. So I say, okay, baby, go on about your business. It's all good. I'm gonna eat sweet potato pie. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, you in Kansas. Okay, baby. All right. Hey, love to garden, right, TNOG? Things like greens grow fast. Yeah, we need her to come do a confession. I know, I'm bougie, but like I told her, it's her story. I don't want to say her name, but I wanted to share her story because her story really can help a lot of people. And she wasn't doing it to, you know, she just she she just wanted to grow. She just wanted to grow. She wanted to do what she seen us do here in the garden community, right? And she wanted to do it, but she wanted to do it on a big scale. She like, I could do this. I'm like, no, baby, you can't do that like that. You can't do that like that. But she said, and I told her, I say, go slow. She said, baby, go big or go home. I said, I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch, girl. And that's what I did. What do you say, Andel? She said, oh, I did that. I planted it every seed in the back. Oh my God. Yeah. It is just something, if you don't know, you just don't know, baby. You just know. You did it too, Cheryl. Oh no, your niece did. Okay. All right. All right. Let's see. Mustards might be late for under zone 7. Okay. I have it empty entire wait a minute. Quite a bit of to be truthful. Oh, okay. All right. I thought that was what we were supposed to do. Drop all the seeds. Okay, I got you. Yeah, no. Don't hurt to drop a few seeds to try, right? Exactly. Sylvie say it seems if you emptied a whole pack, every seed will sprout. I know. But of course, you know that all these little plants start coming up, right? And I'm like, baby, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work, So she learned better now. She does better. She really do. She grow a beautiful garden now. So let's see. Um, hey veggie baby, how are you, honey? How are you? No, my common sense told me that's not a good idea to pour the whole pack in there. Yeah, I understand. I do understand. So listen, as I was saying, is that sometimes now you don't have to say, oh, I felt like that, or you get tired of it, you know, you just want to set out this season. I can hear people say, I'm gonna just set out this season. I ain't gonna grow nothing this season, right? Anybody ever heard that? Right? That I'm not gonna grow. I'm not gonna grow nothing this season. I'm gonna give my garden a rest. That's see, they don't put it on them. They put it on the garden. I need my garden to rest. It need rest. Right? How many of you have ever heard that? Have y'all ever heard that before? I was thrilled to buy a sub sandwich fixing, but not tomatoes. My tomatoes are ripening in my garden. Really? Go ahead, baby. Go ahead. Awesome. Um, Hello, TNOG in chat. Happy blessed Sunday. I'm listening to this as I finish putting up those outside lights. I hope everyone is good. You too, sweetheart. I bought a Barbados cherry for only $10 in March, and now it is producing. I love it. Beautiful, beautiful. That's wonderful. Absolutely. Yes, you should budget EBT like cash. And that is because EBT is cash. It is. It really is, right? And if you have children that depends on that EBT, you must be responsible for them. Yeah, you must be. Um, yes, yes, and yes. I don't know what that is. We had a tough summer this year. It was too much. See, and that's another thing. If you are a senior, that's another thing. If you're a senior, it can get tough. It can get tough on you. Ask me how I know. That's right. And that's why I get people. I got people. I need people to do some things, right? And that's what I do. Hey, Devora. She said, "Good evening, Miss Linda in chat. How you doing?" I've been like that from the beginning, but I didn't have no plans to leave. Okay, bougie. And listen, and do I understand? I do. And this is another thing I want to share. When you feel overwhelmed, and listen to me if you have never felt overwhelmed before by your garden, it could happen to you. It could easily happen to you. But there are things that you can do that can help you get through it. Because, of course, the first thing I think about is this: I like to eat every day. But because we have choices, many people do not depend upon their garden. See, they don't depend on it. They have choices, right? Not until, the man start threatening them things, and you got people buying seedlings and seeds, and, they want to grow. And I ain't mad at you. No, that is a wonderful thing to do. But this is another thing I want you to think about. How many times do we have to get threatened before you do the things that you could do for yourself? How many times that you have to be, because see, we was threatened before, when we had that little sea coffin little thing going on. We was threatened then, right? And we threaten now. So what is it gonna take for you to continuously take care of you? What is it gonna take for you to say, I don't have to depend upon it? To have it is good, right? But if I don't have it, I'm gonna survive. Family gonna eat. Anybody could say that? Family gonna eat, right? And that's what happens when we don't want to do the things that we could do for ourselves because we have all these choices, right? Miss Linda, I held on to those lemon cucumbers until the cold took them out. I was harvesting. Come on, baby. Beautiful. Bucket of Beans says, I say it, August and September, I abandoned my garden. It was so doggone hot. I started back to work, a teacher, and I felt overwhelmed. And listen, baby, do not get down on yourself. I understand. I really do. I really understand. It could happen to the best of us. It could happen to a woman who is home all the time and not teaching, because teaching is a job. You have a job, my love. Do I understand that? Right? And gardening can be overwhelming if you go at this thing too hard, right? Don't go at it too hard. Grow the foods that you and your family love. I'm going to give you some suggestions, right? This is one suggestion to help you out. And this is one thing that I do. And Veggie Baby is another one. If you're not connected to Veggie Baby, Veggie, say something, honey, so people can get your oh, there you are right here. This is Veggie Farming. Check her out, y'all. If I can put it up there. There we go. Check her out, okay? Is this. If you ever felt overwhelming because, it was just too much, this is one thing I would say it's going to help you with food, and it's going to help you with buying groceries, is to start a kitchen garden. Who have a kitchen garden? A kitchen garden is one of the greatest things that you can have that's going to save you some money. All right? And you can eat. All right? I have gotten frustrated between the weather, the bugs, the animals. Oh, Lord. I will never quit. Oh, baby, do I understand? And listen, Precious. Oh, Precious. My God. Precious had grubs. And I'm not talking about one or two grubs. I'm talking about almost hundreds of grubs in a bed. Grubs, right? She had aphids. She had moles. Root knot nematodes. Good Lord Jesus. Something was taking out her fruit trees. Do you remember a fruit tree was being taken, was being eaten? Oh God. But she will not stop. She will not stop. And do I understand? It is. Listen, you have to really want this thing, because as I said, we have choices. We have choices, right? But growing your food, that choice, and growing your food means, if you start from seed, you know the history of every plant in your garden. That's me. You know what you put on these plants, right? I do not want, now I'm not telling you I don't go to the store ever and buy anything from the store, but I don't remember it's been a long time since I bought produce. Let's get that straight, right? But the foods today are so disrespected. Somebody was talking about corn. So if you eating corn on the cob from the store, if you have just the corn, right, with the cob and everything, that's a GMO. If you eat it, if you open a can of corn, that's GMO. If you buy frozen corn, that's GMO. All the corn here in America is a GMO. I don't want it. Now, will I eat it if I had to? Yes. But see, I have a garden. I don't have to eat it. I got choices. I got a choice, right? Miss Red said, I did it because everything just got so frustrated. Okay. But I came to my good mind fast. All right, baby. Good, good. All right, let me get down to the bottom of the chat. I can't see me giving up. Good, baby. Good. I'm waiting for my orange lesia and cayenne to ripen, and that will be enough of those. Okay, all right. Um, let the doctor see him. Let the doctor see him and tell him what he's been going through. Um, and the hives may. Okay, so I guess you're talking to somebody. I plant a lot in the fall that I can put on, that I can put up for the summer. It is too hot in Florida. I plant things can take the hot. So this is the thing. You grow food, and this is the look. Learn about your climate. Learn about your climate. When to plant things in your climate, right? This is how you grow as a gardener. Learn how to grow in your climate. Just because somebody growing something, you know, in zone 8 or zone 9, it doesn't mean that you can grow that also. But I do know people like to experiment, and it ain't nothing wrong with experimenting. Let's get that straight. Okay. So getting back to what I was saying is that if you are new, so start with a kitchen garden, right? Kitchen garden is just vegetable herbs and vegetables you would use. You would have this. Oh, Food by Faith had a great kitchen garden also. Is that you I have it right outside my back door. It have green onions, leeks, it have celery, um, parsley. So all of those things that you use in cooking a meal, that's your kitchen garden, right? I hope you brought his far. Okay, you talking to somebody else. I don't want to. I don't know what you're talking about. My apologies, Miss Linda, and to the chat. Oh, you good, baby. You good, sweetheart. My garden is not neat, and it bothers me. Okay, it's chaotic, and I can't stand it. I planted every lettuce seed in a pack, and I can't eat it. Oh, some of it is bitter. Okay. So this is the thing. And this is where the gardening community will help you, Courtney, right? Is that if you would connect with people here, like in somebody in the chat. Now, Courtney, tell us what zone you live in. It's to connect with someone who's been growing maybe a little bit longer than you in your zone. This is how we learn. And family, please, please, the one most important thing you could do to help anyone is to be honest. Be honest, right? If you messed up, you messed up, right? And that's the great thing about gardening is, okay, you messed up. Ain't no big deal. We'll drop another seed, okay? And this is how you grow, baby, is get with someone in your zone and you all learn together, right? You can do this. You can do this. Don't be afraid to ask, right? This is how you learn, honey. This is how you learn. Good evening. Oh, you're talking to Bougie. Okay. You talking to Bougie? People do this with hydroponics. They plant 8 large plants in one system. Mike, ignore me saying to grow 1 or 2. Exactly. That, and just think about this. I've seen them like a brassica, a kale. That kale could darn near take up the whole thing, right? But sometimes, as we say, Mike, you have to allow people to bump their head because they will not listen. Let them do it, right? Yeah, let them do it. Um, Look, my August and September's abandoned garden did die mostly, but I was pleasant surprised at the crops that survived the neglect. Peanuts, sweet potatoes, roselle, key lime, Malabar spinach, and pepper. So let me just tell you something about that, my love. It's the wonderful thing about our garden. You see, a garden is not created by man. Somebody say amen one time. That a garden is not created by man. And no, we have domesticated all of these plants that we have in our garden. But let me tell you, the first rule is they are part of nature. They are nature, baby. And God created them. And if you look at many plants and trees in the wild, they need no one. They don't need people, right? So, yes, many of our plants will survive. They will survive. Mostly times, many of them will survive if we move out the way. So, you did good anyway, right? So, it's all good, baby. But know that God created gardening. God created you drop a seed in fertile soil, baby, and it will grow. I'm just saying. Yeah. All right. Let's see. I've heard that you can get burnt out. I say take your time and pace yourself. So, this is another thing. Now, I have like a couple of things. If you are feeling burnt out, right? You do need a garden reset. And sometimes, baby, if you need that garden reset, and if you can survive without it, do it. Because listen, our mental and your physical plays a huge role in your garden, right? If you are not physically fit or mentally stable, your garden will fail. Okay? It will. So, what did you say? Burnt out. Okay. So, one thing I would say, if you feeling that burnt out, but you're looking for something, do something different. One thing, if you've been a part of my garden, then you know that every year, every spring, I'm going to find at least 5 or 6 seeds I've never grown before. Probably I've never tasted before, right? And I'm going to grow them. Find something new and different. You need a change of pace. You need something different. You need to try something different. Every year, this is what I do for just my own peace of mind. I've been growing for many years. Now, my priority, my number one reason I'm growing is for my belly. Let's get that straight. It is for me to eat. But there's a huge part of my garden that is for my mental. When I set out in my garden and it's just me and my father, listen, I cannot beat it. It is beautiful. It clears my mind. When I'm upset about something, it all goes away, right? So try to find a seed that, and I'm not talking about seriously, finding a seed, and I'm not talking about like you saw somebody in the garden community have it. Try to find something that no one else has. I found the seed. Well, I told y'all about a seed, and then everybody got the darn tree, and I didn't even get it. But my video I'm putting up tomorrow, I told y'all about a tree, but I told y'all what I'm gonna do too. But anyway, Do that. That's another thing that will keep you motivated in your garden, is finding something new and different. Okay. So let's see. There's another one. All right. Change the layout of your garden. You can paint your raised beds, paint them a different color, right? Let's see. Yes, I thought resetting the garden was a thing. Yes. Oh, hey, baby. Natasha. Good evening, honey. Good evening. It's a YouTube thing, babe. Yes, I have heard that. Give your garden land a. Yeah, come on now. Yeah. I understand that sun is hot. Hot. At some moment. Oh, you talking to somebody else. Okay. I'm just reading all of it. Let me see, can I get to the bottom of the chat, y'all? We love you being a window guard. Oh, you talking to Mike? Let me get to the bottom, y'all. Hey, Farmer Chase. Hey, baby. How are you? I have grown up to be like you. Oh, you talking to Mike? All right, all right. So, Mike, I want you to put in the chat, when does um, the indoor garden growing thing go off? And put the name of it, Mike. Hey, hello, gardening people. Start with herbs first, like basil and rosemary. Okay. I have a kitchen garden. You do, Sylvia. All right. I work from home and homeschool my kids. I cook all meals from scratch. Yeah, I take a month off during the summer. And listen, sweetheart, it's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. Okay, nothing. But this is what I say, and we can do that in these days and time because we do have choices, right? But if you could do it, do it. Yeah. I love going outside getting stuff I used to buy. Yes, I went out today to get parsley and basil. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, okay. All right, baby. I had just as many grubs removed them by hand. Oh my God. Yes. All right. Unfortunately, bugs and ants love organic corn, and I quit corn. So, whoo, so this is the thing. You have to, first of all, find out what zone you're in and when are you dropping your corn, right? So, what kind of bugs are you talking about? If you're talking about bugs and ants, they have a relationship. Ants have a relationship with a few other bugs, like aphids, right? So, one of the things is you can do with corn is usually there is a worm that get in the top of your corn cob, but you can stop that at the beginning as soon as your corn cob begin to come out, is to drop some oil in it. And seriously, I just drop like cooking oil, just a couple of drops of cooking oil. I don't You don't need neem oil or lemon oil or any other, just cook it, any kind of oil. You can, don't have me sing it, but any kind of oil, and that will prevent that worm. But if you're talking about ants and aphids, you definitely can control that. Okay. I don't know if you have been a part of the gardening community, or do you post videos that's keeps trying to split up your name. Keep skating. Let me know. Do you post videos? Let me know. Farmer Chess said, I was always for 5 days on the squirrels who won't let me have nice things. Oh my God. Oh no. Yes, I'm not going to buy food that has poison. I can grow healthy food. And yes, we can, baby. Yes, we can. So this is the thing. And I think you mentioned it, bucket of beans, is that and this is what I love too. Around harvest time, at the at the beginning of summer, we're harvesting our spring vegetables, right? And this is the time, if you have grown a lot of spring vegetables, is to, at the beginning, especially when you drop those seeds and it's early, and if you don't know how to can, you need to be going over there to Homestead Heart and getting through that playlist of some of the things that she do, so you can learn how to preserve your food, because your food is coming. To get yourself together. Wait a minute, y'all. God. All right. All right, y'all. Can y'all see me? Can y'all see and hear me? Let me know. Let me get down to the bottom and let me know, can you see and hear me? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, baby. Thank you. All right. I should be ready. Oh, you're talking to Mike. Yeah. Thank you, LGG. Now I lost where I was. It messed me up. Oh, okay. Let me see. Also, you can, thank you, baby. You can have, think about this, a healing garden. You can have a part of your garden, just a small part. Maybe it consists of 6 grow bags, or maybe 1 raised bed, or 2, whatever. A healing garden, and in this healing garden, you can grow some herbs like mullein. Um, um, what did I say? Wait a minute, y'all. Let me get my notes right. Chamomile, ginger, turmeric, echinacea, lavender, holy basil, astragalus, calendula, right? Or more. So this is your healing garden. You can have that. You can break these off into separate little gardens just for you, right? And these things will keep you more engaged in your garden, right? But then you can also get a part of your garden where you can just get a bench, right? And a little table, with an umbrella, and just, this is where you meditate, this is where you pray, this is where you drink your coffee in the morning before you start work, or whatever. When you don't put your kids on the bus, and now you can woosah, right? So all of these little things that will help motivate you to grow more food and stay in that garden just maybe another little hour, to make sure that food is there, right? Yes, kitchen garden, healing gardens alone can make a huge difference. And yes, they can. Yes, they can, baby. Yes, they can. Thank you, my love. Thank you. Thank you so much. Also, as I said, you can paint different colors. Now, I don't know if you all saw the video that I just put up. And really, it wasn't something that was planned, that my outfit I had on matched my Zenas on this gorgeous day. And I was like, I like it. Just little things will have you more motivated to get in your garden and do your thing. Okay? LOL, put the kids on the bus. Yeah. And woofside. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Let's see. Wait a minute, baby. What you say? I'm gonna get to you. Um, I'm doing a fall garden. I bought some netting All right. I bought some netting and net bags. I hope it helps keep the squirrels from digging in my stuff. I know, baby, and squirrels could be so disrespectful. I used to have them. I did. So, do I know what you're going through? I do. And I had squirrels when I had two big trees in my yard, 30-foot trees. And when you have trees, this is where they live. So my garden was their garden because they were living in my garden in the trees. But here comes a hurricane, and it was a good thing. But the hurricane took down both of the trees. And I said goodbye to the squirrels. So I don't have to deal with the squirrels. And the great thing now is I have lemon. And lemon don't play with insects and bugs coming in my garden. Please believe me, he take care of them. Lemon, if you don't know, is a cat. He's a cat. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Mike say yes. Kitchen garden is healing. Yeah, I read that. Oh, I love your idea on healing gardens. So good. Yes, and it's amazing. And we are in fall season. We don't know. We don't know what this fall is going to bring us. We don't. But if we had a kitchen garden, maybe, they had some flu thing going on or whatever. And if you have children, we can make teas. If you have a husband or your spouse or your boo baby or whatever, you can make teas. Just you. You can make your tea. Of course, I have lemongrass. I have mints. All of these things is not going to do anything but help us. And you see, all of those things, all the leaves on our fruit trees and all these things, you see, you can't buy that stuff in the store. Not like that. Not like that out there in my garden. And not like that in your garden either. Okay? Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's see. What do you say? I have a grow bag garden. Okay. I have arthritis in my hands from sewing so many years, but my garden is my happy place. It's ministry, it's therapy. A therapeutic is therapy. I want to grow everything we eat. I love that, baby. I do love it. I really do. And the great thing about all these things, you can read about your plants that you are growing. You can make salves for your arthritis. I know the feeling. Yeah. Winter Indoor Growing Challenge, GT Junior and Mike the Chaotic Garden. So when does it start? I think it starts December 1st or 2nd, something like that. I watch you a lot, but never commented. I never caught you live. Oh, baby, I'm so glad. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you decided to drop in. Yeah. The cooler weather makes me happy to sit in my garden. Ah, I love it too. Yes, yes. Yes, I have trees too. Yep. So remember, your garden is their garden. It really is. Lemon is an awesome cat. Thank you, Mike. He is. He really is. He's such a cool cat. Yeah. Are you talking to Cheryl? I'm highly allergic. Oh, no. Oh, okay. I understand. Thank you, Courtney. Yeah. Hey, Bayou baby. How are you? Aloe is the easiest plant to grow and the best. You can't hurt it. Amen. And I agree. Now, about 2 years ago, I had a curry plant. My curry plant, it died with my um, Abaquina, no, not Abaquina, olive. It died with my, what's the name of this tree? Arabica coffee plant is when we had the freeze. And they were on the other side of the plantains, and I forgot about them. I had took a lot of plants inside, but I forgot about my curry tree and my coffee plant, and both of them died. So I gotta get another one, especially the curry. I love the curry plant. It's just so wonderful. Oh, okay, Mike. Let me put it up. So Mike and GT is going to have a WIG 2025 indoor gardening. It begins December 1st. Yeah, it's going to be exciting. And I'm going to be in it. Because, see, family, usually I do not grow inside at all. But I'm going to do it just for them. I'm going to do it. Um, Hey, Althea, say happy Sunday, Miss Linden. Everyone in the chat, happy Sunday to you, baby. I'm from New Orleans too. Left from, oh, you are, baby. Good. I'm from Holly Grove. Holly Grove, 17 Wall, back of town. You know, Pigeon Town. That other town, but I ain't gonna say that. But good to have you, sweetheart. Always wonderful to have my beautiful people from New Orleans here. Yeah, and we lost again today. Yeah. And Miss Robinson, she said, never grow. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Miss Robinson said, never grow anything inside. This should be an institution. And it is. I've never grown anything inside, but Lead Pot, it's hydroponic system, sent me this hydroponic about a year ago. I never used it. And Mike was telling me, so I told him I would join it and I would use it. Let me get to our gift, family. Oh my God, baby. Thank you so much. That is amazing. I appreciate you so much. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I will put it to good use in my garden. I promise you that. All right. Thank you. Hey, Gina. Gina, I was in your live, but I couldn't say nothing. But I was there, my love. I was there. Yeah. um, Keep Skating says, keep eating. What is that? Coffee was the most difficult plant for me to grow. It is very needy, picky with watering and temperatures. And I can understand that. So the Arabica, those leaves are so beautiful and so shiny. But what I did learn, and I watched a lot of video and read a lot about it, is that that plant need to be in the shade, because if it's in the sun is going to burn all those beautiful leaves. So it stayed in the sun. I mean, in the shade. It stayed in the shade, but I had it for about a year and it never produced any flowers. So if it didn't give me any flowers, I didn't get any seeds, but it stayed healthy and beautiful. But that's what I did learn. So if you ever grow another one, put it in the shade. And it lived in with my plantain trees and it loved it, but just didn't give me what I needed. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, wow. Yeah. Chiffon, just flower term. Okay. Just passing on my blessing. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. And you better believe I will pass on the blessing also. It will not stop with me. Okay, man? I promise you that. Yeah. 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 It will never just stop with me. I appreciate you. Yeah. Blessed to be a blessing. Amen, Cheryl. Yeah. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. Um, you have a what tree? And then you have an Arabica tree? Love to garden? What is that? Precious says fabulous. Yes, yes. All right. So now this is what I want to ask. Anyone who have a problem growing their fall garden right now, put your problem in the chat. If you have a problem growing your fall garden right now, put your problem in the chat. Do you have infestation? What is going on with your brassicas? Anything you have a problem. So I'm thinking you love to garden. You are trying to say an Arabica? Let me know, baby. I have some Arabica coffee seed. Really? Oh, yeah. I think Mike is gonna send me some too. Mm-hmm. Thank you. All right. Um, wait a minute, baby. Um, oh, that is kind, isn't it, though? Try to grow okra, Creole tomatoes, and melatones, but they didn't thrive. So, when did you do that? So, at the beginning of spring, this is when you drop your tomato. What zone are you in, baby? Trinice? What zone do you live in? Yes, my brassicas look stunned. So, what are you doing, Miss Red? Are you feeding it? And how often are you feeding it? So, remember your brassicas, they're just leaves. So, we talking nitrogen. So, that's what it needs, right? Slow growth brassicas and spinach. Really? How y'all put in there? How often do you feed? I don't know why y'all brassicas are growing slow. Let me know. Fall garden is the easiest, yeah, of the year for Zone 9B. There we are, baby. There we are. Yes, no problem. Amen. Amen. I'm still dealing with the moth worm. Okay. We've been in the 30s. When do they die? Now I'm going to tell you the truth. I cannot answer that. I've never lived in your zone. Mm-mm. I cannot tell you when it is going to die. I am going to ask you this: are you companion planting? Are you companion planting? Let me know. I just need hit the post office. Okay. The only problem I'm having is that some animals have taken all kinds of seeds and planted them throughout my garden bed. I got to do a video. Oh my God, what is it? Do you know? Do you know what plant is it? Um, is there a special way to cut down my mustard greens? First time growing. Okay, this is a good question. So, what you want to do is start at the bottom and take off the bigger leaf. Just take your leaves off, the bigger leaf. Do not take the entire plant up. Okay. I tell you what, I will do a short tomorrow. I will do a short and I will show you exactly how to harvest your greens. Okay. But you want to take the bigger leaves off the bottom and leave the smaller leaves in the middle because brassicas are cut and come again. You can just take the bottom, the big leaves off, and this plant is going to continuously to grow. Don't pull your plant up. So be looking for me for a short from me tomorrow, and I will put a short on how to harvest your greens. Okay, baby? Let me wait a minute now. Let me let me make a note so I don't forget. I don't want to forget and forget about you, right? How to harvest greens. All right. My lettuce is struggling here in Houston, Zone 9B. So, are your Where do you have them? Do you have them in direct sun, or are they in shade, or are you feeding them? Let me know, Cheryl. All right, Mike. I think 10A or B. Oh, that's where you live? Okay. So let me just say this here. If you're growing like mustard greens, collard greens, broccoli, well, just hold off on the broccoli. Mustard green, just the kale, all of the leafy greens. All right. This is what I do. Every 10 days, feed your plants some 511. If you don't know what 511 is, it is fish fertilizer. So you could use the Alaskan fish fertilizer, or Mike, what is the other one you use, man? Put that in the chat for me. Something with seaweed and fish fertilizer. So, but you want some fish fertilizer in it. Now, many of us here who've been here, we use super juice and 511. But every 10 days, give your plant some fish fertilizer. Okay? You're going to see a big difference in your plant. And if you, so how many of you all know what super juice is? If you know what super juice is, just say yes. If you don't, say no. Okay? All right. I am Ruth. Say, I have a problem in the garden. Said goodnight to 50 tiny cabbage loopers only. Oh, wow. So this is the thing, is that when you see that white butterfly in your garden, when you see her, she have already laid her eggs, baby. You late. So this is what I would say to you. In the evening, don't do this in the mornings. And I don't know what your weather is, but I'm not asking. I'm just saying this. Do this in the evening. So you can use some neem oil, or use your neem oil, because I would say lemon, but I know you don't have that. So use some neem oil and spray your plants. You have to spray with some kind of neem oil, or in some kind of dishwashing liquid. Mix it and spray, because this white butterfly have already laid her eggs. And the thing about it is, if you got rid of 50, there's probably 50 of them laying on the soil. Seriously. But you got to get them. You got to spray for them. So another thing you can do is to go and buy you some diatomaceous earth, right? And cover your soil, not your plants, your soil with it, right? But make sure that on the back of those leaves there is no more eggs, because this probably have eggs that you just don't see. You have to spray them leaf by leaf. I mean, you have to raise it up. You got to go in the middle. You got to get in now, because they are there, baby. They are there. Okay? I'm feeding twice a week. Good, good, baby, good. I cut my brassicas to the stem. Okay, this is Mike. They still growing, and we are in the 20s at night. Yes, it's crazy. Your hostas are dead already. Yeah. If I don't see improvement this month, I'm done until spring. I understand, baby. I do. Lisa, I did excellent with my okra. I have bags and bags of it. It's still growing, but it's slowing down. My broccoli only is giving me lead, but it will. Don't worry. The middle part will come. But as far as that okra, you should take your okra down, even though you're still getting okra. Okra loves heat. And even though, yeah, she may be giving you two or three okras, right? But she done. She done. Get her up. And you got okra, so you good, but get her up. And your your brassicas is going to give you those leaves. You just have to be patient and feed it. Okay? Yeah. Yes, ma'am. I'm growing onions with my green. Good. So even if you have to go to the store and purchase you a bulb of garlic, because listen, you're not trying to get a bulb from this garlic, even though you will, but that's not your purpose. Your purpose is that you want this garlic just for its aroma to help with this butterfly, right? And take it apart and just put it all over in the bed with your brassicas. Okay? Yeah, companion planting is the way to go if you don't want to use pesticides in your garden. And that is my way always. I use onion, garlic, leeks, and basils. Yeah, in my garden. I'm trying a fall garden. Okay, my love. I think they are sunflower seeds. Oh no, from my chicken area, birds and stuff get in there and take seeds. I'll do the short tomorrow. Okay, baby. Okay. All right. My collard stem size bait, really? Yeah. Yeah. Georgia collards, not trees. Grow as much as you want, bougie. There you go. I also have issues with lettuce and spinach. So I'm gonna say this. I My spinach is growing beautiful, and I have Bloomingdale. That's what I'm growing. That's spinach, and it's doing beautifully. Um, but the only thing I can tell you about my lettuce, I mean my spinach, because I've taken my lettuce out, is that I do not skip my watering routine. I don't skip watering. I never let my garden and my beds go dry. You never want them to go dry because you may think, oh, okay, well, it was just dry for 2 days. It's going to be okay. Then I'm going to go and water it. That don't work. That don't work like that. Do not allow your plants to dry out. Okay. All right, baby. 511 is fish emulsion. Yes. I also use kelp or seaweed emulsion. There you go. That's the one. 511 and chicken manure. Beautiful. Yes, yes. So all of you all know what super juice is. So use it on your garden every 10 days with your 511. You should see a huge difference. Huge. So, baby, listen, super juice is this. You take your scraps, or if you harvest some greens and the stems and everything you take off that you're not going to eat, put it in a bucket. Put it in a bucket. Fill the bucket up with water. Set that on the side and put a top on it. Put a top on it. Let it set for about 2 to 3 days. And that water, you stir it up good. Now I'm going to tell you, she don't smell pretty, baby. She smells awful. But our plants love it, right? So you take that juice and you feed your garden. And you are going to see your garden do really good. Okay? Every 10 days, give your garden some super juice and 511. All right? I'm on the same schedule as you with 511 and super juice. Great, Cheryl. Great, baby. I'm going to start using those two. Okay, you're talking to Mike. Yes. Add molasses to kickstart those greens. There you go. All right. Hey, my baby. All right, Harvey, I know you know what that is. I'm in Georgia. I planted broccoli. Is it the wrong time of year? It's about 8 inches high, but no heads yet. Hang in there. This is the right time, baby. This is the right time. Just give it some time. So, one thing I want to tell you to do is also give your plant super juice and 511, but also you need to put some bone meal in your soil. Bone meal. Okay? But yeah, you good. Hey, Tag, how you doing, baby? All right. All right. Houston Zone 9. Lettuce can be planted now. Yes, October bulbs because it's still too hot. Exactly. November is finally cool enough. Exactly. Yeah, because Houston is hot. It's all outdoors. Okay. You just bought some neem. Okay, good, baby. Good. All right. Bougie, what you say, Bougie? I'm having problems with two of those heifers. Wait a minute. What heifers? I caught one of them. I be laying waiting. You must be talking about a squirrel. Tell Mike. Tell Mike about his peoples. I did that. Okay. Oh, the neem oil today. Okay. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is maybe one day this week, maybe I'm gonna do a short on making lemon oil and orange oil. It's just so easy. And listen, I haven't bought a bottle of neem oil in almost 10 years. But I'm gonna show you how to make it. Okay. I'm gonna show you again. And it's very easy. Extremely. All right. All right. All right, family. I will neem all those cabbages. There you go. And hidden cabbage loopers. I also have diatomaceous earth to treat the salt. Very good. Very good. I want to overnight my peppers, overwinter your peppers. Okay. And listen, I don't find anything wrong with people overwintering their peppers. I'm gonna just tell you why I don't. This just me now, because all of us have our way of doing things, right? When I harvest a pepper, no matter what kind of pepper it could be a leisure, it could be a bell pepper, it could be a jalapeno pepper. What are you gonna find inside of those peppers? A whole bunch of seeds. And that's why I have never overwintered peppers, is because here in zone 9, baby, I think it will survive. I still have peppers growing outside. I believe it will survive, but it gives me so many seeds until I just don't do it. But if you do it, do you post videos? Let me know. Do you post videos? Trinice, do you post videos? Because I want to watch. Some use a hand vac. Oh, you must be talking to somebody. Some use hand vac to remove aphids. I tried just garden hose first. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Kenneth, how you doing? All right, family. I just did some garlic, onions, and basil. I have to get some more garlic. There you go. Yeah, baby. Yes, companion planting onions, garlic, leeks, marigolds to help keep away pests. And we've had a huge live on garden pests and what to do with companion planting, and not only marigolds, nasturtiums, even mints in pots, and all kinds of herbs that you can grow to prevent the cabbage looper and her little peoples, right? Yeah. Good evening, Kenneth. I grow beans on my okra trees. I take the leaves off. Okay, cool. All right, family. So that is it. I love you all. I'm going to eat an Oh, it is 8:30. Y'all know y'all got me out here late. What do you say, farmer? I'm trying to figure out what seeds to plant where the squirrels dig up. Say that again. I'm trying to figure out what seeds to plant where the squirrels dig up. I have more chicken wire to put over the part that they dug up. So is this chicken wire small enough that they cannot get through that? Because some chicken wire don't mean absolutely nothing to them, you know? Yeah. Oh, you talking to Miss Red? I've tried. I'm so scared to do super juice the way y'all say it smells so bad. So, bougie, listen, it ain't all that bad. It smells bad. So tell me this, bougie. Do you use 511? Let me know. I'm gonna wait for your answer. Let me know if you use 511. Love you, Miss Linda. You teach me so much. Oh, I love you, teacher. I thank you so much, baby. I thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. Okay. Let me know this. Do you post videos? I think I asked that about 4 times, but nobody answered me. Oh, I done missed it, right? I light up the neighborhood when I use super juice. Come on, Sylvia. It'd be like Stacy. Stacy say we have people come to his garden and he want them to leave. And they act like they don't want to leave. He said, well, I think I better fertilize my garden. Stacy said he opened that super juice. They'll get to going. That is so crazy. Oh, oh man, dude. Stacy always have me crying over here. A bucket of super juice smells like an entire zoo. It's not that bad. No, man. They the devil. What you say, baby? The squirrels, they the devil. These squirrels don't care about us. Oh, once you use it in the garden, the smell will die down. It will. It will, bougie. It will. Oh, what you say? No squirrels are getting on my nerves. Yo, come on now. Oh no. So, bougie, if you use 511, that's almost what it smells like. But I tell you this, the older you let it set, the stronger it get. So instead of letting it sit for 5 days, let it sit for 3 and then water your garden. What do you say? Follow your advice about the orange oil, and it definitely worked. Yes. Yeah. Miss Linda, I still haven't received my seeds. Wonder, I know, what do you mean? The seeds with turmeric and everything? They're all coming up, baby. They're all I want to make sure all of this turmeric is dry before I send it. Oh, you're talking bougie. I don't overwinter peppers. I just started inside early to put out. Yeah, yeah. I'm going to overwinter a few peppers, okay, for next year. I definitely post some video. Okay, good, baby. So this is the thing. I find that if your pepper plant have done amazing, right? And you just want this, because of course we all know that peppers are perennial, so we want, to save it. if it is an amazing producer. And do I understand? I do. I do. So yeah, baby, go ahead on and save, save your pepper plant. I mean, I'm just saying I don't, right? Yeah. All right, family. You are right. I have million of seeds. Yeah, I have never done videos, but I will tell you how it goes. Okay, okay. But go ahead on and try, baby. Don't listen. Try to save your pepper plants. Just try to save it. But always know you got seeds, honey. You got seeds. Okay, save your seeds from your peppers. All right. Yeah. When you see how many plants love that stinking juice, you'll never go back. I promise. Thank you so much, Backyard Garden Flow. She said, great live, Miss Linda. Good night. Good night, baby. I appreciate you all for being here. We all together, all of us together, make the live what it is. And I appreciate every one of you all. Okay. So I'm gonna go and get me something to eat, and I'm gonna chill out because y'all tonight I'm gonna look at 2005 when Tiger Woods won the Masters in 2005. That's what I'm watching tonight. I can't wait. It's just gonna be my maybe 80, 90, 95th time watching it, but I'm gonna watch it tonight. You guys make some. Oh, thank you, baby. You do too. You're a big part of it, baby. I want to grow some elephant garlic. Where can I get some? So, Miss Red, I don't know. The only person that I know, there's two places. One is Amazon. Precious just shared, she bought some elephant garlic from Amazon. And of course, you can check with Growing Out the Box, but I'm more than sure he don't have any more now because it's late. But all you can do is ask. Growing Out the Box. Go check him out. All right. I call super juice my plant's medicine. And it's true. It's true. Bougie say, yes, ma'am. And yes, it stink. I forgot. I just used it, went back in the garden, and it was like, what? What is that stinky smell? That's the way super juice smell, Bougie. It don't last long. It really don't. It don't last long. Not to me either, Sylvia. Your garden love. I mean, my garden absolutely love it. Yes, he do. Yep. Just like yours, Sylvia. I have some 2-year-old super juice. God damn, baby. No, yo, don't do that. Don't do that. And she said she got some 2-year-old super juice just want to be used. Oh, Lord. Hey, my sister. She says, my hubby said the smell of super juice almost ran him back in the house. Listen, it's a good way. It's a good way. When people come to your garden, some family members, you don't want them there, to say, oh, I got to fertilize my garden. I have to get like my boy Stacy. I got to fertilize my garden, baby. They got the habit. Oh, man, wait a minute. Y'all too funny. uh, I overwinter because it gives me a early start. There you go. Yes, certain peppers I want early. There you go, baby. Awesome. Bob Brown would say, I popped. Wait a minute. That started off all wrong. Oh, wait. I popped my gallon of bucket of sweet juice. And the neighbors start gathering at my fence. Oh, they gathered at the fence looking at my beside my garden feeding day. Oh Lord, that's the way you get them, baby. That's the way you get them. Y'all gonna stop. Happy Meatless Monday to you, baby. Happy Meatless Monday to you. Oh, oh, happy Meatless Monday, family. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. What you said? Yes, Gurney, Gurney. Oh, the garlic. Gurney is out, but Amazon have some vendors for elephant garlic. There you go. All right. All right, family. Great live. Enjoy your you too, Veggie. I'm gonna see you all if God say yes to life. We will be back here on Tuesday. Okay, family. I love you all. I thank you all for being here with me. Y'all, it's almost 9 o'clock. Good Lord. I love y'all. But later, who is this? We Terry Homestead. All right. Blessings to you. Blessings to you. All right, family. They garden quick, fasten her. I'm telling you, bougie. Never goodbye, but see you later. Y'all be blessed. You too, man. Thank you for being here. I love you all. Good night, Harvey. Good night, baby. Thank you for being here. Good night, OG Gardner. Good night, baby. Have a wonderful, blessed week. Thank you so much. You too, sweetheart. You too. You all have a good night, and we're gonna see each other on Tuesday. Later, baby. Woo.